Hello folks and welcome. The 2010s are over. They are called 2010s, aren't they? And even though I'm a gamer almost all my life, I mean it. My gamer's life began when I was 7 years old, I think. My parents gave me the greatest present a parent can give a child. It was something that added color to my black and white life. A Game Boy Color. With the first video game I ever played, Pokemon Blue. And since then my life changed forever. I started to play. Let's say I played so much I wasn't the most famous kid in school. What I try to say is that I played video games for more than 20 years. But I was never so active in gaming as I have been the past decade. Why? I don't know, I have no idea. Anyway, what I want to do is share my love for gaming with you. With my top 25 games of the past decade.
This list is my personal opinion, but I would like to hear your opinion in the comments down below. I won't read them, but it's nice to have comments in your video. Also, the only rule I will apply is I will only use one game per franchise.
Now without further ado, let's move to number 25. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Why is this game on this list? I'll tell you why. Because I couldn't play this game for more than half an hour without feeling uncomfortable. And when a game about a girl with psychiatric disorders make you feel like you have psychiatric disorders, it deserves a spot on this list. I'm a huge fan of the Tomb Raider reboot, and definitely my favorite is number 1, because I loved how Lara transformed from an innocent girl with a nice ass to a super badass warrior with the same nice ass. I just loved the story. Just loved it. What I loved so much about Dishonored 1 and 2 is the fact that your actions change the world around you. And it transforms your personality. If you're a bad person, if you kill a lot of people, you care less about others. Anyway, place 23 for Dishonored 2. Awesome characters, awesome, as in every Final Fantasy game. And I enjoyed a lot the real-time combat instead of the round-based combat we're used to. And also, yeah, the ending made me a bit soft. The Mass Effect franchise is one of my favorite franchises. And I chose Mass Effect 2 to be my favorite. Why? I don't really have a reason, it just appealed a lot more to me. How could Master Chief be missing from this list? No, he couldn't. Oh, Jesus. I never played Halo 4 online. Never. I just played the story again and again and again and again. I just love it. I just loved how we saw a more humane version of Master Chief. With all the things with Cortana, and if you played it, you know I don't want to spoil it. This game just plays with your mind, plays with your emotions. Let me explain to you, if you never played it, how the story works. You start playing as 2B. You reach a point. You think the game ends. And it starts over. But now you play as 9S. And you live through the same events, but from his perspective, and with a more emotional approach. And then you get to the same point, and you think, okay, this is it. And then it continues. I once told that Origins and Odyssey destroyed the Assassin's Creed franchise. And I still believe it. But if you view it as a game, and not as an Assassin's Creed game, it's pretty awesome, okay? If you take out from the title the Assassin's Creed and just name it A Crazy Crazy Odyssey in Ancient Greece, it's wow! We have to admit it's wow, okay? It's a huge RPG with a huge map and awesome combat. And it's in Ancient Greece! Come on, what else could I ask? Drake. Oh, Drake. One of my favorite video game characters. And I just love the storyline of the fourth part a little bit more than the other three. Not that they were bad, I just liked 4 a bit more because of this and the thing with his in the end with the closet. I don't want to spoil him. But for me, especially the end in the epilogue is the most memorable part of all the Uncharted franchise. Ah, the feelings. I've got a feeling. I know many of you would put it higher on the list, but despite it being visually astonishing and with an awesome story, the story was awesome. The only reason it is on place 16 is because I didn't like Aloy so much. Aloy had a bit of a shallow personality. That's how I feel, I'm sorry. Not a single memorable character. I don't remember anyone besides Aloy. I know them only with their position. The king there, the guy who helped you with this quest. I don't know a single name. There is a reason I don't know a single name in a game I played twice. And that's why it landed on place 16. Still an awesome game. Still in my favorite 25. But no, sorry Aloy. Not higher. Am I the only one who can't understand why people hate so much on Death Stranding? It was awesome! It has one of the best written stories in a video game. The graphics are astonishingly good. And I found the gameplay to be okay. Is it bad to have a different protagonist who just is a delivery guy? I don't know why people are whining about the fact that it hasn't action or shooting. It's not a shooter. I don't like Call of Duty. I just don't like it. But I don't go out saying that Call of Duty is a bad game because it has no swords and dragons. Be reasonable. Think. Oh, and before I forget, how many hours have I played this game? How many hours? I can't even count them. And no, Neo wasn't another Dark Souls ripoff. Okay, the basic idea is Dark Souls. But if you play it with an open mind, you will see that Neo has a lot of originality. It has a lot of things that make this game special. So I disagree. Neo is not another Dark Souls ripoff. Metal Gear Solid 5 did something I couldn't imagine a stealth game can do, because I just hate them. I suck so much at stealth games, I hate them. But Metal Gear Solid 5 got me so hooked in this. I loved this stealth game so much, Jesus! And the AI, the best AI you could hope to have in a game. This game is truly a masterpiece. As you have already realized from my videos, I'm a fan of bad humor. So how could I not love Borderlands 2? It's my favorite loot and shoot game. My favorite, definitely. I'm crying from laughter, okay? The game is awesome. The jokes are awesome. And Claptrap. Claptrap. My favorite robot of all time. I hated a bit on Fallout 4 because I compared it all the time with Fallout 3, and this thing got me blinded a bit. It got me blinded and I couldn't see its true beauty. Fallout 4 is an awesome game with a ton of things to do, and I feel so bad about hating on it. It was awesome, especially the DLCs. I love the DLCs. So Fallout 4, I'm sorry for all the bad things I told you. And now let's move to the top 10s! Wow, what has The Last of Us done to me and my soft little heart? The awesome story of Joel and Ellie made me... The story of Last of Us is awesome. Awesomely awesome, that's all I have to say. Oh, and also... yeah, multiple times. That's all I have to say. Naughty Dog, thank you for this game. I want to talk to you about this one. Persona 5 came out on 2016 and I played it in the end of 2018. Why? Let me explain to you why. I looked at the reviews and they were awesome. And I looked at the gameplay and I just was like this. I couldn't understand what people like on this. I mean, it was round-based. I hate round-based combat. The graphics looked... ugh. It was just a guy with a rope running around in a designed level. These colors were strange. I couldn't get what people like on this. And then it was on discount. And I looked at it and said, let's give it a try. The result, one of the best video games I ever played. I can't describe to you how awesome this game is if you never played it. I got so hooked I couldn't stop playing. I couldn't stop playing this game. Not a single stupid dialogue in all the game. Awesomely written. The round-based combat was good. It was good. I could enjoy the combat. And the characters are some of the most memorable characters I ever saw in a video game. How much I love the characters. I'll show you how much I love the characters. This is my cat. She's called Morgana. Yeah. Okay, go. Go catch a mouse. Oh, and also, yeah, made me cry. And you cry tonight. I still love you, baby. Don't you cry! Skyrim. Oh, Skyrim, what have you done to me? I still play it, you know. Now I will start by telling you what Skyrim does wrong. Exactly! Nothing! It does nothing wrong. Skyrim is huge. Even by today's standard, it's huge. With a ton of things to do, a ton of quests. You can do anything at Skyrim. It's a perfect RPG. You can literally... What's this? It's not what you think it is. I'll give you just an example. Remember the Civil War quest? There is a civil war and you can choose a side. I'm explaining it for those of you who for some reason haven't played Skyrim yet. And you can choose your side and you win the war. And then you can literally take the leader and the general of the resistance or whoever you choose, strip them naked, drag them around the palace, put them in strange positions and have all the other people casually walking around and looking at them. I did it. Yeah, I have problems, I know. I need friends. Bethesda, please. I'm so afraid that Elder Scrolls 6 will be bad. Please make it an awesome game like this. Please. Because Skyrim is definitely a game I will remember till old age. Ninjas, samurais, from software. What else is there to say? Mwah! And the combat. Mwah! Move on! You, sir, are not a gamer if you don't know the GTA franchise. And the best game of the franchise? GTA 5. GTA 5 gained this much popularity because of its online mode. One of the best I ever saw in a video game. But I still find the story mode better, because it's me. An awesomely written story, awesomely fun quest, awesomely serious quests, and the Trevor quest. Rockstar, you just couldn't do better with this game. I never thought someone would be able to make this Kratos a character I adore and like. Kratos is wiser now. He's not this anger-driven, stupid monkey brawler. And we see his soft side sometimes, especially in the interactions with his son. These interactions, this father-son interaction, give the story a certain... that means something. And the combat is super wow! Jesus!
The building of a shrine.
Remember what I said about GTA 5 and that Rockstar couldn't do better? Well, they did! Red Dead Redemption 2, ladies and gentlemen. A true masterpiece. And it definitely deserves a spot on this list. And before I forget, if every game of Rockstar is like this, like GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't care how long they take to make one. I can't wait for these results. That goes for you, Ubisoft. And your unfinished released games. Don't make me remember that. I loved you once. Playing The Witcher was like getting trapped in the multiverse. I sat down, started playing for 20 minutes, and voila! 20 hours had passed. Witcher 3 was like connecting a device to my head and creating an RPG based on my thoughts. It had everything I could hope for. I chose Dark Souls 3 because I had to choose one, but it's exactly the same. Whatever you like, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, they are exactly the same to me. And no, I don't think Dark Souls 2 was bad. I think Dark Souls 2 was exactly as good as the other one. Now let me explain why they are on place number 2. Because I can't explain with words what these games have done to me. I'm so in love with this franchise, I get angry even when people talk bad about these games. The struggle to overcome your difficulties, constantly trying to get better, paying for your wrong decisions, to take risks walking with a lot of souls around. That's not a video game, that's life. I couldn't think of something else. Day and night, I was constantly thinking about what to do next in Dark Souls. That's something, that means something. And now the big winner, my favorite game of the decade, and probably my favorite game of all time. My name is Mayo. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Bloodborne is definitely my favorite game of this decade. And I don't want to hear it's the same as Dark Souls. It's not the same. It's not the same in a way. Fallout 4 and Skyrim is not the same. And if there is one tiny thing that was missing in the Dark Souls franchise, Bloodborne has it. So Bloodborne has all the previous things we talked about in number 2 and a little bit something more. It's the little bit faster combat, the awesome dash, you are dashing around, you are not rolling around like a crazy person, and it has this gothic, dark thing that appeals so much to me. Thank you, Bloodborne. Thank you, From Software. That's it, folks. Let me know your opinion on my top 25 list. I will not care about your opinion, but it gives you the illusion of interaction, so just do it. See ya!